Yeah, that kind of means mission accomplished, Mary, I think, when you hear that screaming.
Does.
For a marathon swimmer and Baltimore native, Katie Pumphrey, the first person to ever swim from Sandy Point State Park to the Inner Harbor. What an accomplishment.
It is just incredible. Pumphrey completed the 24-mile journey in just under 14 hours. Her day kicked off at 3 a.m. while most of us were sleeping. It wrapped up, as you saw, in front of the large crowd that had gathered in the Inner Harbor just after 5 p.m. tonight.
That's amazing, Mary. Mr. Trash will even join Pumphrey for the final stretch. So how does she recover from such an historic swim? Listen to Katie.
I'm gonna drink a lot of water and celebrate more with my crew and my family. I'm gonna hug my mom, my dad, and my sister. I hugged my brothers and my husband when I got on board. My niece, she was in the kayak. I gotta give her a big giant hug. She did that long stretch into the finish.
And you know, I was thinking she didn't wear a wetsuit because the water at places is like 82 degrees.
Yeah, right.
Katie is incredible.
She's amazing. And I don't do this kind of, but I would imagine it would have been too cumbersome to wear.
Yes,
but
for
by
that
the same
long.
token, it would keep you warm. So it's kind of weird, right?
Well, Fox 45's Megan Gillen and photojournalist Ben Ott followed along with every stroke and kick today.
Yeah, they take us through the milestone event and the ripple effect it had across Maryland.
It's 3 a.m.
Beautiful, beautiful night tonight.
And on the moonlit shores of Sandy Point State Park.
Not too cold, not too windy.
Desmond Jenkins
Doing what I love to do.
casts into the darkness.
You want I could clean them off for a better shot.
Catching a glimpse
Caught in bigger ones, like from the floor all the way up to like my
of
waist.
something he has never seen in these waters.
If I seen someone swimming out here, I'd probably think they were crazy. So she's gonna leave out of here and swim.
But it's not just any swim.
Is she out there? She should do a great job. I'm rooting for her.
This swim is making waves.
Definitely warm, so she should do really good.
Under the morning rush of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge,
Must be moving really fast to keep up with them.
ultra-marathon open water swimmer Katie Pumphrey is splashing into history.
And I wouldn't think anybody could do that. That's really far.
As a brighter spotlight shines down on her journey,
You have to be strong to do that. I mean, if I swim out to the crab pots and back, that's, I'm short of breath.
Ray Welsel's house in Pasadena
It's a long swim.
marks the 3-hour mark.
And then we have the cruise ships that come through here. Never a swimmer. You don't see that very often.
Averaging roughly 2 miles per hour,
That's a long trip.
Pumphrey still has a long way to go.
24 miles is definitely a long trip. Some people don't drive that far in a day.
She's now 6 hours in
The sun's out, it's a beautiful day, so I just came out to take a gander.
and drawing crowds.
It's Sandy Point. That's a long way to swim. It's 24 miles. They said something like take her 12 hours to do it.
And just then,
I don't know how warm it is.
Because there's the island, the boat, the head, then the boat, right?
Carlos Foster spots Pumphrey in the water near Fort Armistead.
Is that the little dot, her head?
Yep, that's her.
Swimming over and over and over.
With her team in tow, only taking breaks to eat and drink every 30 minutes and never touching anyone or anything to keep the swim official.
Then she would just go around the bend, and around that bend should take her around to where the harbor is.
9 hours in, and Christopher Romey is waiting.
The wind's blowing, but it's not no choppy, you know what I mean?
And waiting.
Would you like to use these binoculars?
And waiting.
Started 3 o'clock this morning. What time is it now? Been out there almost 10 hours.
And then suddenly,
Yeah, you can see her head and her arms.
passing under the remnants of the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
It's amazing how fast they got everything cleaned up.
Here and in the harbor where Pumphrey is now heading.
Saw to promote everything, Baltimore City, about the harbor and everything. They said the water's cleaner now where you can swim in.
Pumphrey now making her final kick into it,
The quintessential Baltimore thing.
surrounded by
Yeah, that is the pirate ship.
friendly fire.
So no, they will not steal or rob or plunder her crew.
Rob Bennett, along with members of the Kenton Kayak Club,
Great to see all these boats out.
paddling out to witness history.
I think they're just helping feed her energy.
But stroke
24 miles she's swimming straight since 3:20 a.m. this morning.
by stroke by stroke
As she said, a love letter to Baltimore.
by stroke,
Moved me to tears that she was doing that.
she's doing it. placing her hand on land for the first time in 14 hours. Katie Pumphrey is home. Cheers to that. In Baltimore, I'm Megan Gillen.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.